And we're back, and I'm very excited about this next dish. We're just going to start right away and get these sausages going. Make sure our oil's a little hot, and we're just going to sear these nice. And then we're going to show you the smoker. We're going to smoke these things, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. But we'll start our risotto first. All right. I like the hot Italian sausage, and this has some basil in it, and that's, you know, you can go with whatever kind you like. Like even the pinwheel sausage I use for this sometimes. I like to, this is boreal rice. This what we use for risotto. Don't use regular rice. This is nice and starchy. And I like to toast it a little first, just with the olive oil by itself. Now, when we're making this, when we're making the risotto, it's not like you make rice where you boil the water and you put it in, or you boil the stock and you put it in. We're actually going to add this a little at a time, and just enough where you're covering your boreal rice. Okay. See, just covering just a little bit, but not where it's swimming around, you see? And it's gonna work off in a second. This is a little too high. Okay, after you get it that first one, just put it onto a low heat and let it simmer through. You see how it's just, well, that steam you see, that's it evaporating and going into the food. So as soon as it looks like it's starting to get a little dry again, you can start adding a little more. But first we're gonna get some of this, get some garlic. Now you can start with the garlic. I like to toast the risotto and get the first round going, get that nutty flavor. But now we're gonna cook this in. I got some white onions. I like the white onions. You can use yellow onions, any kind you like, except the reds. Put a little more olive oil in there. All right. Just get some of your spices in there. We have, just knock it with a little salt, a little pepper, a little onion powder. Okay, so we're gonna keep adding this for about 15 minutes. And in the process while it's doing this, I'll keep paying attention to it. I'm gonna show you a little trick. All right, so we have just a little container. We're gonna take our sausage. All right, I wanna put that in there. Take the sausage. And don't forget about this. You're doing something else like I am. You know, as soon as you hear that noise, you hear it. You know, when you hear it, just put a little more in. You don't want to hear that noise when you hear like starting to get intense boiling kind of. You don't want that too long. So as soon as you hear that, see, you don't hear that anymore. So just let it go. Now, okay. All right, so we're gonna cut the sausage up. Back over there. Cut the sausage, cut it on an angle. Some nice pieces there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Mine sure aren't. This is a little hand smoker. You can pick these up. There's many different smoking vessels you can use at home. This one's my favorite and definitely pretty cool. So we made, yeah, these are the wood chips. These are apple wood chips here. But I also added a little dried margarine and some paprika, a couple of, you know, little peppercorns, green peppercorns. So you can just add kind of whatever you want, and it's just make it. So we're gonna put, we have to do this one at a time. We'll put this here. So yeah, I'm using this vessel so you guys can see, but you can use anything that's, you can even use a Ziploc bag to do this. All right, so we'll put the sausage in there. Let me just tend to this. So don't forget about this. I told you a couple times already. It's not my fault if you mess it up. All right, and then we have our little mix over here that I made. Has the applewood chips, and we just put it in the bowl. This might remind you guys of something, but this is just smoking food, okay? And I got a lighter. I'm gonna put this underneath here. This is really amazing. I love this thing. All right. it goes. Look at that. Seeping out the sides a little. If you could find something, that's definitely enough. All right, so you can smell it already. Pull this out. Just gonna let that sit there for about 30 seconds. You can smell that that nice applewood, and that smoke and aroma gets right onto your sausage, and that's about enough time. So pull it off, and boom. See, it's very nice. We could even actually use this residual to do these right here. So let's turn the machine on again. It's just plenty right there. And so we got about 10 more minutes left with this. We're getting there. As you see, they're starting to get bigger. All right. So at this point that they're starting to get a little bigger, we're gonna add our sweet peppers. Add some sweet peppers. So we'll saute them in now so they don't get too soft. And then we have some roasted, fire roasted peppers, red bells that we did earlier. And put some of those in, but these have a little more cooking time, so we'll wait 1 second on these. Now these peppers are all done, and look, so they're getting softer, nicer, and the rice is beautiful. And we're gonna throw in some of these roasted red peppers that we did earlier because they're already cooked. We just want to mix them in at the end, and that's it. And you have all these beautiful colors. And obviously we'll hit some parsley in here. I have a little thyme here. What's that meme they have? Got thyme on my hands. So that's it, just a little bit. This is thyme is easy. If you buy it, you just kind of take the stick and you just kind of roll it off. So it just comes right off. You don't have to cut it or anything. I see people cutting it. You just slide it right off. It comes right off. So you may, once in a while, you get a stem, but these stems, you can eat them. And here's the marjoram. I like this. Some people don't. Then don't put it in if you don't like it. I like it, so it's in. All right, and this just gives it like a nice earthy kind of flavor at the end. And that's what you want in risotto. You just want it to be nice and fresh. And then I'm gonna break down these sausages. They're still smoking there. See? So these I'm just gonna break these down a little more. Nobody wants a big piece of sausage like this. Not nobody, but All right, so we'll just kind of break it down. It's looking good. I can't wait to eat this one. This one I'm actually gonna eat. I try to stay away from the other stuff because I had a long day ahead of me. But all right, so. All right, I'm gonna mix that sausage in. Now that flavor, that smoky flavor is gonna get in here. The flavor from the sausage, the flavor from the smoke, and it's just gonna make it like amazing. Pop in your mouth, and it's just so many layers of flavor. See how every time we were putting the stock in, we were also salting it and pepper and putting the onion powder. And here's some dried basil. I like to do that at the end too. And a little more parsley, and then just to add to our smoky theme, I'm going to throw in some smoked paprika. All right, Anthony, you around?
Yeah.
Want to come in and try this?
Sure. Looks beautiful.
Tastes better, trust me. All right. There you go. Beautiful, creamy goodness. Go ahead, dig in.
Wonderful. Don't mind if I do. Perfect.
It's creamy, right? Nice. Now you know why everybody loves my Italian sausage?
I know why.
Okay, thanks for joining us here at Italian Style. I am Chef Catman. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you make this at home, I hope you enjoy my Italian sausage as much as Anthony did. And we're gonna be back soon with the fresh mozzarella. We're gonna make it right on camera with you. And we got a lot of crazy stuff. We can't wait to do it again. See you soon. Thanks for watching Italian Style. I'll see you next time, huh? Forget about it.